Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. We're at a new Marshalls, guys. Are you ready? Let's shop. So the same way that we have a new Home Goods, now we have two Home Goods locations. We now have two Marshalls locations. And I started off with the baskets because they had some really good ones. Look at these. I love when they look like they could be flimsy, but they're really not. $17 for the larger one, $13 for the smaller one. Remember these baskets at the other location? Well, we've already seen those, so I moved on to this really cute $30 strawberry. Is that what this is? I feel like that's what it is. If not, let me know what you think it is, but I'm pretty sure it is a strawberry. And then they had these with the little inserts. We haven't seen these in quite a while. $17. Love like the weaving that those had. We've seen these. We know and love these. $25. I love those. Those are so good. Like if I was to get a console, which I possibly might, that has like opening at the bottom. You know, like those consoles that don't have like drawers or cabinets. It's just like open at the bottom. My plan would be to put baskets underneath there, depending on how large it is, like 2 or 3. And those baskets would be perfect. These right here, I was hoping the braiding of the handles was actually also on the other side, and they're not. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. But here is the small version of the strawberry, which is very cute. You can put them to match, small and large, super cute. I love doing that with vases, vessels, what have you. If you've seen some of my shorts, or if you're following me on Instagram or even TikTok, you've seen short videos of or pictures of how I've been decorating, and definitely putting like a bigger item with a smaller item together forever, putting them to match, as my mother would say. It's definitely my vibe. Look at this. Did you see this great wall? How good is this wall at this location? You know, we always visit the wood section, the cutting boards and all that at the other location that we normally go to. By the way, electric pepper grinder. Yes, please. So pretty. A really nice size too. But yeah, in this store, this section is so good. The towel paper holder, love, super nice. And then there's this one for $10. Love that little knob. Love that little knob. And stay tuned because we're also about to see it where the knob is black. So if you need it in black or if you need it in white, they have it. This Lacy Susan is the cutest thing. Love this. I really wish they were making more things in a darker tone of wood. $15, but look at how cute that is. Very nice. They had a bunch of them. I really like this location. We are definitely coming back for sure because I really like how they have things sorted, displayed. It just seemed to be a little bit neater. We're not going to stop going to the other location, of course. Like we like variety. We need to go to all the places that we know and love. But this location will definitely be seeing us more often for sure. There's the black knob paper towel holder. And then there's this section. Oh, did I mention that there's also a haul in this video? So if you made it to this point, you get the treat of knowing that there is a haul. So purchase these, $5. And guess what? These are normally, like they had the sticker for World Market. So these are the ones from World Market, which at World Market, they're $7. Here, they were $5. I also purchased this butter bell. It is so cute. I thought I was going to end up getting a butter bell that was like ceramic. You couldn't see through it. But as soon as I saw this glass one, I was like, yes, definitely. I love it. I love the idea of being able to see the butter. I don't know how aesthetically pleasing that will be, but still, it's fine. And really, I've already have it on my counter and it looks fine. $15 for these guys. Icon shots. Have we seen these? I couldn't remember if we've seen these or not. I feel like if we had seen them, I would have been as excited as I was when I saw these. Because when I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh. Not only do they have the icon glasses, the votives, the little canisters, they also have the icon shot glasses. And can I say, I'm very excited about the shot glasses more than I am about the glasses, you know? Now, that mixing bowl, that's the one I was telling you guys the other day about. Remember I said that I like those and that I'm waiting to find one that's like tone on tone, but that's not Christmas trees like the one I currently have? Well, this was the one. It does have, that was tulips, right? I'm pretty sure those are tulips. Well, and it was on sale too. I was going to say clearance. It is a clearance, but it's only a $3 difference, which is algo es algo, you know? Something is something. A little something off the top, I'm not mad at that. That's okay. But I still ended up not purchasing it because I felt that there was other more important things for me to purchase. So I went ahead and got the glasses, the butter bell, those that I'm pointing to on the little pedestal, love. If those had a brown rim instead of the blue, I probably would have purchased those. I'm not into like too much of the blue. So it's like if it's going to have the blue, then it also needs to have that brown or green maybe. Green would have been good. I would have loved that. These little canisters are really cute for 10. The drink dispensers. Isn't this nice? What do you guys think? Let me know what you think of this location. I thought this location was really, really good. And then here are the lamps. And look at this. Speaking of which, how they keep things. Like, look at this location. They have these lamps. We've seen these before, some of these tiny babies. $20. The little like kitchen, little tabletop lamps, you know, countertop lamps, if you will. At my other store, they just have like a table. It's not as nicely displayed, is the point. And you guys know, if you've been here a while, $80 for this one. If you like color, this one is really nice. It's ceramic. It's a good size too. But I like for things to be neat. I like, you know what I mean? The store aesthetics means a lot to me. And sometimes I will walk into a store and if it's super messy and just not the vibe, like I will not film because I can't do it. I have to enjoy it, you know? There's got to be, you know, I do this for you guys, but I also do it for myself. And it's an enjoyable thing. And I want to be in the mood to do it. And if it's a super messy, dirty store, it's not going to happen. Look at the florals here. I was pointing to that first vessel on a pedestal because we've seen that one at the other location, either the other location or Home Goods. Now here are the planters, which is what I actually came in here for. I was running around town. I was doing some errands, doing some things as a girl must do. And I did purchase a lavender plant and a rosemary plant. And now I need planters. I told you guys that I'm going to turn into a garden. What's the word I'm looking for? What is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
I'm gonna develop a green thumb, you know? I'm going to have a little herb garden. That's what I had told you guys. Look at this one. This one is gigantic for $30. Those first two, the $25 and $17 ones, I was considering those, but I went against it. This big white one, I think I'm going to go back for. And these are the two that I ended up purchasing. $17 for the smaller one. The bigger one is $25. So like I said, the same price point as the first two that look like these right here. But I went with the gray vibes. And then this one is another one that I think I'm going to go back for. I might get this one and not that other white one that I mentioned. Because it turns out that I ended up getting a second rosemary plant. Did you guys? I mean, you guys probably did know. And since I don't garden. Now it's when I'm starting my gardening journey. Maybe that's the words that I was looking for before. You know, I'm starting my gardening journey. Oh, how good are these, by the way? So good. Marble, heavy, all the things. And then there's this guy. Marble. Mortal and pestle? Is that how you say it? You know. Again, if you've been here, you know that I've struggled with the name of that item right there. You guys have told me what it is. I think I might have it now. Either way. In Spanish, no problem. Pilón. Eso es un pilón. Nice and simple. In English, mortar and pestle or something like that. Too hard for me. This wine cooler, so nice. Marble, $13. Very, very nice. But anywho, I bought the basil, not the basil. I bought the lavender plant and the rosemary plant. But then I went to a second Lowe's and then I saw that there was another rosemary plant. There's two different kinds of rosemaries apparently. So now I have two rosemary plants, but I only bought two planters. So I have to go back for a second planter. It's the moral of the story here. Look at these. $8. Aren't these cute? And they do have them in different sizes. Here's the smaller one. I was trying to take off the top so we could like see, but it was not possible with one hand. $6. The price points on these canisters are like unbelievable. $6 for this one. Like, I just feel like the price points are so good. They have so much little details. This one is $5. The wood lids. Look at this one. The little topper is the cutest thing. It's giving vintage, you know. $13 for that little set of two. This one is $6. There's just so much to choose from. And then look at how cute they look with those. You can put them to match. So good. If you're into the blue and white vibes, $10. I dropped the lid, y'all. It was a frenzy. I was so scared that I was gonna like drop something off the shelf. It was a time. $8 for the smaller one. And then look at these. This is like a blue vibe. $8 for these. Like, you get a set of two. Oh, and then there's these spice bottles. $10. You get 4 of them. There's the clear one of the blue ones. And then there's these with a little, like, you know, color print, if you will. Here's the larger one of those. $10 for this one. And then they even have this yellow one on clearance for $4.50. That is good. That one is good. And then I noticed that they have tiny babies of the spice bottles. Beautiful. Perfect. Then there's these. They have even more. This location has so many of these, but these are normal price, regular price, normal price. $15. But what I really wanted to show you was these. $8 for the small one. These baking dishes, if you want a little coquette kitchen, they have the little bows. It is the year of the bows. $10 for the larger one. They're super cute. Like, if this is your vibe, if the coquette thing is your vibe, super cute. These are perfect for Easter. Easter is this upcoming weekend, guys. Can you imagine? Time is flying. These are $17. They have the little, you know, handle. What do you call these? Like the little resting thingies. But they're cute and they're perfect for get-togethers, holidays like Easter coming up. $13 for this smaller one. Or like the square, you know, there's the rectangular one, the square. And then they have the bows in pink too. Like if you're really going all the way and you just don't want the bows, you also want them to be, you also want pink. These are large. These are so large. $8 for the larger one. And there's the bows again in the mixing bowl. They also have it in the round. I almost missed it. Look at that. Very, very cute. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.